Hello my friends, and welcome back to Cities Skylines 2, and welcome back to Circle City 3, and welcome back to what appears to be some sort of hearse shortage. Was that something that we were dealing with? Don't remember. We've got a few things that are different. I turned back on the road wear. I don't know how I feel about it. It's fine. So we've turned that back on, and I don't know what else. It's been a while since I've actually played Cities Skylines. There's been a lot of backlog. I've been sick, so on and off a little bit. But now I'm feeling great, and I'm ready to do some work in Circle City. And it's been so long that I actually forget what I was doing, which is maybe okay. Maybe it's a problem. I don't know. Let's see what we can do about this hearse issue. Why are we not getting enough hearses? Did we set some sort of... Did we turn on local services? Because I feel like maybe we don't want that. If we did, maybe we just need... There's a cemetery there. We can't unlock... Actually, you just can't have more. Oh, I think I understand what's happened. I don't think we have crematoriums unlocked. That's what we were working toward. We wanted to get crematoriums. Fine, okay. In the meantime... No interruptions, please. In the meantime, I think we want to get rid of some of these roads here to expand this park. In fact, I'm going to do that now, just so that the city can function without those roads. I realized that we just lost... Can I just get rid of that? Do I have to get rid of the whole bus route if I do this? How do we edit? Pathfinding failed. So if I go into here, merge waypoints. There we go. So now it'll just go around the long way, I think. Okay, that should hopefully solve that issue. And now we've got our large park. This will eventually be ridiculous. Let's start working on terraforming. Do we want to terraform? Can we terraform? Do I get rid of what I currently have in this park? I think that maybe I do. I think I'm going to have to turn on anarchy to get rid of that, or I'm going to have to go into this. Yeah, let's get rid of this little pitch that we created. It's just kind of stinky. And then one of the things I do want to bulldoze is a bunch of these little lamps, just because they're not as nicely laid out as I want them to be. Oh gosh, they're going to be a pain to get rid of. So, okay, so it's the light part that you got the mouse over. So they're still a little bit annoying, but knowing where you need to select them does help. And I believe this also uses the park area as a zone. I don't know if it does anything though. Let's get rid of those signs. I'll turn this into a nice large park eventually. But for now, let's get rid of all these ugly lights. They were an experiment. They were an experiment that didn't go quite right, but it was nice to try. It was fun to think about. Oh my gosh. And then if you don't end with something highlighted, they just don't delete. And that's the fun part of this tool. We hear a helicopter. Okay, so we'll get rid of those lights. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of these. Whoa. Okay, I thought the game just crashed on me. I was like, I don't know why you didn't like that much. Let's get rid of those roads there. Get rid of that road there. We'll get rid of that. And then we'll look at terraforming here. We've got some funky stuff going on. I probably want to put a pond in here too, to be honest. Let's try and level it out with this street there, and we'll just see how that ends up looking. It's not looking great because it looks like that street goes up a slope. So we'll do this first. And I know that we're not going to keep this. Whoops. Well, it looks like we've got a power line or something that runs underneath too. So on that side, it's fine. So now that I know generally what direction this is sloping in, might be able to do something about that. So let's see. First of all, we just... No, I don't think we can soften it. But if we did this, if we said, is this the high side? Is that why that happens? Yeah. So if we did that, and then we slope up toward it, that almost helps. So if we do that for now, and then we go in with our soften tool, there's like a power line or something there. That's all. Actually, what I think I might want to do is to level it as closely to where the road level is. So every few meters we'll just meet where the road is. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Look at all the people walking. This is going to be some good stuff though. This will ensure that the roadside at least is somewhat level with the entrance to the park that we're going to have here. So if we do that and then soften this, then the park looks like it's a little bit sunken probably. Well, actually in some places it's going to look like it's up on a hill. Get rid of any of these real steep adjustments. And then we might need to look underground and see what's actually causing this. It is power lines. Okay, so why don't we get rid of these? Let's pause it just because, you know, this is going to be problematic. Why don't we run these down just a little bit deeper? Overlapping items, is it really? If we go even deeper. And now that has smoothed itself out. Okay. Yeah, I actually like that, I think. Now, somewhere in here, or even possibly a large amount of in here, I think I want to put a little pond. I was thinking maybe like a little half moon pond here. Keep it looking a little bit natural. How does that look? Oh, there's a little power line there. But you know what? We should be able to... It might be a power line, might be a pipe. But I got a feeling that we're going to be able to fill that anyway. I've not used this tool before. The one that allows us to do water. But it should be simple. If I just do lake... And then let's say that we designate. So if I right click... Where is that? I don't want to flood the whole world. Let's do 98. Yeah. Let's do 100. Is 100 meters safe? And then if we place that there and resume the game. Okay, so that is actually hideous. But the water is filling in healthily. There's a healthy lake. To the point where I might even want to level it out at maybe 102, just around the lake. Because we know that it goes to 100. So if we do that, and then smooth that out. And then the last thing that I want to do is, oh, that's a train. Okay, that's okay. Is that okay? Yeah, you know what? Let's just move this. Don't worry. That's a subway track, right? See? Just like that. Nobody will ever know there was an issue. And just wait for this water here to evaporate, perhaps. It might not, actually. It should. I don't know, our population continues to go up even though we're not even focused on it, which is great. I love not actually having to do anything. Yeah, I think that's going to decrease. It might just be, though, that we just need to maybe lower that a little bit more so it's got more room to go. That's a real deep lake, like right down into the bowels of the city. This natural spring emerges. I like it. It feels good. Let me see. There's a thing called park area. Yeah, it's in my favorites, I think. Yeah, so you can see that's where it is currently. So if we just take, oh, I see how we did this. So what I want to do is remove a few of the nodes that we had. We're gonna have to get right in here and do it. Basically what I want to do is to run it all the way up here. And then do something similar on this side as well. I want to just get rid of these nodes in the middle and we'll redraw them where we want to. Where we need to, where we feel a requirement to. Now, where does it end? Okay. So yeah, that's good. So maybe we draw one from the middle that goes up to there. Okay, so that seems like a reasonable amount of splits to get it to hug the curb. I know it's not perfect, but that's what you get for dealing with curves like this. But that number of divisions feels good. Now, I don't even know what this park area does. Maybe nothing. Could be non-functional. My guess is that it's for some future DLC. But who knows? Do we want this to run like a little river? I think I do. Now, what is this? Another tram track in the way. Let's fix that. Not even a tram track, is it? How far down do we have to go to meet with it? Not very. Let's bring it down as far as it'll let us. And then where does it have to meet up? Slope too steep, I see. Okay, well, what if we just meet it there? Oh, that doesn't connect. How's that? That's better. And then, you know what I should have done is probably grab that 102 or maybe the 101. Let's do 101. We probably want to run that along where the river's going to go. It's going to basically just end right here. Okay, we'll do it like that just so that the, 1 meter from the surface to the water I think is acceptable. We'll smooth that out in a bit, don't worry. But I do just want a little bit of the river to be able to pass through, make it look good. Let's do a little lake there as well. That water will go away, I believe. Do need to investigate what this error is. Track not connected. That's true. Now it is. Now the reason why I wanted to bring this around like this, in fact I don't want to do it like that, I do want this to just terminate. Yeah, like that. I just want to be able to have an excuse to put like a little pedestrian bridge here. Probably a covered bridge, if I'm being honest. Doesn't need to be that high off the ground. Let's try to get this reduced. Why can I see underground? I don't need to be able to see underground. Alright, there's part of it. A few entrances for the park. No pedestrian paths that connect to the roads. Nothing too special. How does that look? I like that. It's a very serene pond. And it is registered as a park area, but I don't know if that does anything. How is our ambulance situation? Resolved. Resolved. Now I need to remember what else it was I was doing in this game. I was setting up medium density ring. Right, we were going to get rid of these farms, I think. Is this where the medium density ring was going to go? Or is it going to be on the other side? Maybe here. Yeah, maybe this is the time. Maybe this is the time that we say goodbye to the farms, or at least this farm. Thank you for taking care of that land. So what was it that we were doing at this level? Looks like smaller offices. Okay. So we were still doing offices, but we were doing 4x4s. Yeah, I think what we were just trying to do here is to give ourselves a little skyline diversity. That makes sense to me. Because all these tall buildings, they're basically the same height once you get to the middle. And we're going to have a few tall buildings there like that, and that's okay. Looks like we do still have some demand for some low density residential. This might be a good place for it. Carve out a little spot here. A little spot. Well, we've already started that. We've already started to carve out a little bit here. But we could even do this perhaps with some small pedestrian areas. So if we took a pedestrian road and we just brought it into here. And you know what? I'm okay if people don't even want to use this as a pedestrian area. If they want to bring their cars in here, so be it. I just kind of wanted to keep it a little bit quieter than normal. So we'll see what the demand does over here. We might need to put in a few little corner shops and things like that. Sure, we'll see what that kind of introduction to business does. And then I really don't remember where I was going to start putting medium. I guess on the ring outside of this one. Makes a lot of sense to me. Maybe we get rid of these low density houses here. There's always a forest fire in effect. No track connection. Really? What does that mean? Oh. We have a rogue subway station. I think that will connect up nicely like that. Did it? Or have we created some sort of underground nightmare? It looks okay to me. It's probably fine. But anyway, this isn't connected to anything anyway. I think there's a few like that, and so it's not really a huge deal. What's going on over here? A pedestrian path is required. So these buildings can't even be accessed. Let's just get rid of this too. You know what? All these inner city farms. Thank you for your service. We appreciate all the farming that happened there, but we're going to start moving that out of the city. And do we still have polluting water somewhere here? No, I think that's just lingering pollution. That's just old pollution. This is the new pollution, right? I'm actually not even sure. No, it's over here. Right. Well, at some point this should wash itself away. We'll see. No, I don't think we'll see anybody use... Wait, I lied. I was like, I don't think we'll see anybody use the park. But they will cut through here. Why does that sound like a tornado? Is it just a windy day? Why are they walking in the sky? What is causing this? It's So something about this being designated as a park area causes strange occurrences. Sometimes they stick to the paths, and then sometimes they just float away. Are there invisible paths? Do we have an invisible pedestrian path? No. So what a mystery. So I wonder if maybe that's just why park areas is not implemented. Just doesn't work as intended. I'm not sure what's happening anymore. That's weird though. Am I sure there's no invisible pedestrian path? Yeah, it doesn't look like it, so who knows? I think park areas is glitched. Now, do we want to get rid of that? I don't know. I don't know. We'll leave it for now. It doesn't bother me too much if I don't look at it. And from a distance, it's a nice little park. Actually, is quite a nice little park. All right, 72,000 is a pretty healthy number. Let's see what else we can do to bring that up. It's like we still have some decent commercial demand. Now, is that a job filling issue? Let's see. We have more jobs than we have people employed. That's okay. I'm not too worried at the moment. We do have quite a traffic issue here. How easily can this be resolved? These are probably already. Let's do advanced split phasing, exclusive pedestrian phase, allow turning on red. Let's open these and just see what's going on with them. They all look okay to me. I've got people doing this thing where they back up now, so this might take a while for this to clear up. Actually, there might be a solution to that. There's a strange intersection. Now, say that. Oh, that guy did a little backup. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this isn't the solution. Maybe that is. I don't know. Is that right? I don't even know. Yeah, that looks right. Oh my gosh, the Rock Musician Mansion has finally been unlocked in Circle City. Oh, this has to go out here, I think. Perfect. We'll see if any cars use this. But this is supposed to be for pedestrians specifically. But you know how things are in this game. They might just be moving in, which is why the vehicles are here. But there's no through traffic, so it's not like people are going to pass through here to get to the other side. It should just be local traffic. But we'll see. Oh, there's a fire raging in the distance. There's a train coming from somewhere. It's coming from somewhere else and going to somewhere else, so it doesn't even matter to us. Yeah, these parking lots only hold 160 cars for the same space as some of these large parking lots. What does this hold? 135. It's almost efficient. These are never the efficient choice. The underground's not so bad. It's a pretty small footprint for the size. Things are looking good in Circle City, 73,000 population. We have a beautiful park where people can levitate across the river instead of taking the delightful covered bridge that we provided for them. No way to fix that either that I'm aware of. So that's the fun part, but what can you do? Tourist attractions, interesting. I don't want to build any of those, do I? No, I don't think Circle City 3 really needs more tourism. This is the coal industry, and I think we're going to move that at some point. I don't think that makes us a ton of money. For Grand City, that is a big milestone. That's finally going to unlock the crematorium, which we should have unlocked a million years ago. And then at the same time here, I don't know what else we want to unlock. Haven't really thought about this yet. Unreliable mail service does seem to be an issue. One of the bigger issues causing unhappiness, which is such a small thing too. So why don't we get that? Why don't we get that? Why don't we get that? And we'll get the satellite uplink next time. But first, what this will allow us to do is put in a post-sorting facility. This doesn't have to be in the core of town. This can be out here somewhere. In fact, why don't we put that over... I'm thinking that I want to put it over here just to provide some jobs to the people in this little walking area here. It's going to be a bit of a workout for them to get over there though, isn't it? Unless we put it right here. And then they don't have mail. These guys don't have mail service. The people that go to school, they need mail. At this point, I'm just plugging in mailboxes for fun, for convenience. Because having a mailbox doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get mail, right? It just means you have somewhere to put your mail for pickup. Unless these are actually supposed to be the mailboxes where you go to get your mail, which would be weird. But, you know, could be. Could just be the way that these mailboxes actually function. And would it be that crazy? I could see it happening. Alright, that seems to be enough of those. Do we need another post office somewhere nearby? Put one over here. Oh, there's one right there. Maybe we put one on the other side. And look at this roundabout. What a mess. How do we fix this? It looks like the problem is over here. And then over here. Looks like this is the problem. Let's see if that helps. I didn't save that one. Alright, that might take a while to solve itself. We'll just hope for the best. And then once that does solve itself, hopefully that'll solve this. Which should also solve this. What have I even done? Why does it even do this? I don't even know why. I don't even know why I set it up like that anymore. It's been so long. Honestly, I don't really care. I think it's fine to have a few areas of slightly messy traffic in the city. It's fine. Sometimes your city will have messy traffic, and that's just the way it is. Most of the city doesn't have that bad traffic. Well, you know, it's here and there. Little places where we've let little highways meet little roundabouts. And they are examples of terrible urban planning, but you know, I think a city needs those. I think that's part of a city being realistic, if I'm being honest. So these should fly. In fact, I might even want to give this extra turning lanes. Just to get that traffic through a little bit quicker. Might even set this up earlier. No, we can't. Well, we could. We can make it work. So now we've got a guy in the middle of the road who doesn't know where he's going. Will you please? That should be okay. That should clear itself up, I think. We're moving a lot more traffic through here now. Some strange happenings. That might help. Wait, why does this... I just noticed something strange. Why can this far lane go? Do that. It doesn't need to do that. In fact, they never need to go... Well, no, they do sometimes need to go straight. That's fine. And then on this side, again, why are we allowing that? That's okay. And you know what? There's one more thing that I want to change here. This lane here should not be going straight through. Is that right? Yeah, I think that feels better. I think we want to do something similar on this side. This lane should not be going straight through. That is a dedicated turning lane. I don't know where my arrows are. They got drawn way back or somewhere. I just can't see them. They're underneath the cars. They should be similar to that, though. Yeah, where are they? They have not been drawn. That's fine. Okay, that looks like it's clearing up. That's one less traffic problem in Circle City. Let's see if we can push that population to 75,000 before we wrap things up here. I think we can. That doesn't seem like a difficult achievement to me. I'll bet if we did this, we can do it. If we give this a little bit more of that medium density. Oh my gosh, the old factory condos have just been unlocked. This is a great day. This is a great day for old factory condos. You know what? I want them right there. That's where the old factory was. Actually, I hate that. I'd like to move that, please. That's a terrible spot. I want it on the other side. Turn off anarchy, so I'm not cheating this one. There we go. That looks much better. Now, what's happened here? Was there a river here at some point? Yeah, you know what? I might get rid of that. There we go. Problem solved. Fires just raging on in the distance, always, forever. Circle City continues to grow. Where does it end? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows where we end this one? I'm liking that we're getting a little bit of definition here. Some layers that go up to the center. And then once we start unlocking more larger signature buildings, we'll be able to stick them in there as well. This is the other thing that I wanted to unlock, was the crematorium. Put that right across the street from the elementary school. It's educational. Put in all of the upgrades, and then of course all of the additional garages, so that we can just blanket the city with hearse coverage. Why is everybody hanging out around here? Are these all students? I guess they are. I don't see any hearses departing from here, so maybe we didn't need them. The other thing that we got was the server farm and the telecom tower, so I'm going to put in the server farm. Not quite in... Actually... Oh, this has its own little radius of influence. Okay, we'll put this one out here by the school, if it'll let me. That's a college, I think. And then now that we've got that, we can probably stick a little telecom tower over here. Put one on this side. Put one over here as well, I think. They're kind of expensive, but they're probably worth it for the happiness of the people. Fair taxes, +6. The people rejoice as their garbage facilities burn to the ground. This is frustrating. I don't even know when this happened. It's fine now. Alright, thank you so much for joining me in Circle City. I hope you've enjoyed your time here. And if you have, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button down below. Leave a like on this video. And while you're down there, leave a comment about life in Circle City. How do you like Circle City Park? I think it's cool. My favorite part is that park goers learn levitation. That's pretty cool. And if you want to learn how to levitate, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and unlock levitation in your life. Alright, thank you so much for joining me and hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed your time in Circle City. I've appreciated you being here. 75,000 people, and growing. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.